What's up, guys? Happy Wednesday. In today's video, we're off to our smallest location to go fill up a nearly sold out vending machine. That small Coke machine was almost completely sold out. So we're going to go fill it back up full of sodas, collect all the money. If you guys like these style of videos, make sure you leave them a like. All right, guys, enjoy the show. What's up, guys? It's Matt with Galaxy Games 843, back with another vending collection video. We're back at our smallest location ever to go service that small Coke machine and take a look at this labyrinth of cars that I need to find my way through just to get to the doors to service this machine. This location, it's funny. You never know what the parking lot's going to be like, and today I had to park on the side of the street, but they're actually working on cars in the parking lot. Look, this one's got its hood up. I think there was multiple cars over there with their hoods up. They've got so many vehicles in their parking lot. It's so hard to get to the door sometimes, but I did find a path through. So let's get inside and let's open up this. This is a Dixie Narco 180 drink vending machine. This is one of our OG machines. This is one of our very original machines that we actually started our vending business with. It's probably from the 1980s, but it is a workhorse and it works great. The problem is it just doesn't have a lot of capacity. So if you remember in our last video coming to this location, we were actually surprised by how little sales it had. We opened it up and there was still so much inside. So I think the last time we came, it was probably about 3 weeks. This time the location called me and said the machine was sold out. So we opened it up and take a look, guys. Pretty much everything's sold out. There's a couple cans of Mountain Dew left over in that far left column. So taking inventory is going to be super easy. I'm using my Vensoft tracking sheet to take the inventory for today. Looks like there's 2 cans and everything else, and just a couple over in that far left Mountain Dew column. So the good news is I brought so much soda with me, knowing that this machine was probably going to be sold out. So we've got a lot of soda to stock up, and of course, pretty good amount of money to collect at the end of the video. So let's get right into stocking the machine, and while we're doing that, we'll talk about all the things we need to talk about today. First and foremost, guys, happy Wednesday. How is your week going? Hopefully everything's going good. Hopefully your vending sales are going well. I know for me, like, the weather is officially hot and humid here in South Carolina. It is early summer. It's in the upper 80s, lower 90s. The humidity's through the roof. So therefore, my drink sales have taken off exponentially. I don't know if you follow my community tab, but I did post a picture over the weekend of kind of a re-up of inventory. And I got to say, I went to Sam's Club. I went to BJ's Wholesale. I went to multiple grocery stores and Walmart. I probably spent roughly $800 on inventory this weekend. But, I'm going to turn that $800 into at least probably $1,600. So this is why we do vending, guys. You've got to spend money to make money. But I sure spent a lot of money this past weekend. But it's all good because we're filling up our machines. Our drinks are flying out of the machines. We're selling so many drinks right now because the weather's hot, it's humid. You go outside, you instantly start to sweat. You need a cool beverage to refresh you, and we want to be the ones to supply those beverages. So looks like the Mountain Dew 12 packs are officially onto the new logo. If you guys haven't seen yet, Mountain Dew is converting to an all new logo. You're going to see it on all their bottles, all their cans, all their 12 packs, all their cases. This one's got the new logo on the packaging, but the cans still have the old logo. And I'm seeing that happening in a couple places. I've seen where it's got the old logo on the packaging, but the new logo on the cans. And this one, like I said, has the new logo on the packaging, but the old logo on the cans. But as we transition through summer, you'll start seeing that new logo more and more for Mountain Dew. So don't be discouraged. They've just updated their view, I guess, or their look, which is pretty cool. And I've seen there's going to be a lot of new flavors coming out this year too. A lot of them are going to be limited time. For those of you that don't know, I'm kind of an avid Mountain Dew follower. I really do like Mountain Dew, although I'm trying not to drink too much soda anymore. But they have so many crazy flavors over the years. And so many of them have been limited time only flavors that you can no longer buy. So guys, let me know in the comments if you drink Mountain Dew or if you love Mountain Dew. What was your ultimate favorite flavor Mountain Dew out there? Or is there one that you've wanted to try but didn't get to try? Like for me, I've tried most of them. I've probably I've actually got a collection of bottles, but there's one in particular that I never got to try that I still want to try. Hopefully someday it makes a comeback. I think it was also sold at Taco Bell. It's not Baja Blast, but it's Sangrita Blast. That's the one I've been after. So if you guys tried Sangrita Blast, let me know in the comments, or if you, like I said, if there's one that you wanted to try or one that was your favorite that's no longer available, post that in the comments too. Okay, so we're going to finish stocking up everything that we brought in right now. We need to go back out to the vending truck and re-up on the inventory because we were only able to bring half of it in. So there's that. And on the way back in, you'll see, I think I have a little spill. You'll see what I mean. Anyway, so keep watching the video, guys. Let's move on to some conversational topics. First thing I want to talk about is our new Galaxy Vending Discord. For those of you that didn't know, the Extreme Vending Discord has transformed into a Leafun or Rainy Machine support Discord. So it's no longer vending focused, just Rainy Machines for support. So if you want to join a brand new community regarding all things vending, that's bulk vending, full line vending, amusement vending, even there's an honor box section in there now. Find the link down in the description for the Galaxy Vending Discord. It's got all the great suppliers that you love and know from the previous Discord. It's got everything that that we love regarding vending. There's a lot of great people over there. And today we're going to highlight a few topics of discussion from the Discord. This is something I've been trying in the last video, and I really like doing this. Kind of highlight some things that we saw in the Discord, some questions asked, and I thought there were good topics of discussion. While we're loading things up, like I said, I think we're going to spill some of these on the way back in, so you can laugh at my expense when this thing topples on the way back in as I'm working my way through that maze of cars. But let's talk about a few topics. So the first one was posted earlier this week. Let's see here. Let me go to my images here. Okay. So the first one was posted from Chrissy, and Chrissy, she's cool. We actually hung out with Chrissy and her husband at the NBVA show in Las Vegas. She she commented that she just posted her very first machine. So congratulations on posting your first machine, Chrissy. This one is in a 24-hour location, so they're open all day, all night. And she's asking, should I just leave it on all the time? And there I did spill those 12 packs. So I'm going to pick that up and get back to work. But yeah, so I answered Chrissy in the Discord, and I said I do leave all my machines on 24/7, even if the businesses aren't open 24/7. So like, it's funny, like in the middle of the night, if you drive past my hot dog and Italian ice location, where we've got the super mini claw machine, all the lights are shut off except that machine is bright blaring LEDs. You can see it from across the street. Which I think is pretty funny. But, some people have put timers on their machines. Let me know in the comments, guys. Do you turn your machines off when the business is closed? Do you have timers on your machines? Like I said, I just don't see the point in it. Some people I've seen even use smart timers where it's connected to Wi-Fi. You can set, automatic on and off times, things like that. But for the most part, for me, I just leave my machines on 24/7. That's what they're designed to do. It may shorten the lifespan of the power supply or the LED lights or something like that a little bit shorter, but in my opinion, it's just, to me, it doesn't make sense to, spend extra money and program a timer to turn it on and off. I just deal with it, on 24/7. But let me know in the comments, guys. Do you guys do anything different? Thought that was a cool topic to discuss. All right, let's move on to the next one. I wanted to highlight something new that Mike over at 720 Vending posted this week, and I thought was really cool. So for those of you that might be in an area where the cellular service might not be the strongest, did you know you can get high gain antennas, which are even stronger than the standard antenna that comes with your credit card reader? So in my example, I'm going to use my top secret location. I know you guys haven't seen that location, but it's kind of in a fringe area. It's not by anything. There's no convenience stores, there's no supermarkets or anything like that around it, which is one of the reasons why it does so well. Because the employees there, they can't really leave to go on their break or their lunch and go buy snacks or drinks or anything like that. So that's why that location does very well for me. But it's in a fringe area, and I had to put high gain antennas on all the machines in order to provide consistent cellular service to the credit card readers. But what if you have a claw machine? Mike came up with this awesome mount. He designed and 3D printed this high gain antenna mount for inside your claw machine. And it uses magnets, which is really cool. So you don't have to drill into your machine or anything like that. So I thought that was really cool. If you guys want more information, go check out Mike 720 Vending here on YouTube, or he's also in our Discord. So thanks, Mike, for sharing that. I think that's a really cool design, really cool idea. And I'm really glad that you were able to come up with that. So there we go. All right, let's move on to the last one. And this one I'm seeing more and more pop up on Facebook, in the vending groups, of course in our Discord. But it is the new AI smart cooler vending machines. How many of you guys out there have interacted with one of these machines? How many of you have tried them out? This is something I'm seriously starting to consider. I've talked about changing machines at the truck accessory shop where we've got that Royal 650. And I think this might be an option. It seems like it'd be a really cool thing. And, I haven't done any research on these machines yet, but it's something I'm interested in. Can you do it like drinks and snacks, or is it only drinks? This one looks like it's in a Dairy Queen or something like that. It looks like it's got ice cream or something like that in there. So I'm guessing you can do frozen models too. But this, I'm starting to see a lot of traction regarding these machines. And I think this kind of might be the future. AI and vending, they've got cameras, so it sees you have to swipe your card to open the door. It does eliminate, I'm pretty sure it eliminates the cash option, so you can't use cash. But you swipe your card to open the door, you take whatever items you want, the camera sees it and then charges you accordingly. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So I'm guessing you could put drinks and snacks in there. Maybe this might be a good replacement for both the machines at my truck accessory shop. I don't know, let me know in the comments, guys. Have you tried these machines out? Are you running these machines? Are these a good idea? I'm thinking I'm going to start doing some more research regarding these machines to figure out if something like this might work for my vending business and some of my locations. And if we do something like that, then we can take that Royal 650, move it to this location, and retire this machine here. Because this is a single price vending machine. It's not credit card compatible, so I cannot put a NIAX credit card reader on it, and therefore I can't manage my inventory remotely. I never know when the machine's low and needs to be serviced. And this location is so unpredictable when it comes to how the sales go. Some months it does really well, it almost sells out. Some months I show up and it's 3/4 of the way still full. So I really think we need to make a change and start really retiring these old machines. This machine and the machine over at my diesel garage location are my only old school machines that are not credit card compatible. Everything else is credit card compatible. So I've got credit card readers on everything else. So I'm thinking, this year maybe we can do some more research. I don't know. But let me know in the comments. All right, it's time to do our money collection. Let's move on. We've got quite a few coins in there. Our dollar bill acceptor is never going to be full because this machine can't have the capacity for it to be full. But it's a pretty good amount. So this is a 1 month collection. The total amount collected between the coins and the cash was $140 even. So not too bad at all. Now I know this is a 180 machine, so it should hold 180 cans, but I think it holds a few less, honestly. And there were still a few cans left over on the left-hand side. And I'm not sure that we had it stocked all the way completely full the last time we were here. So that's why there wasn't $180 inside. But still pretty good for 1 month for this small spot. But imagine the possibility if we could get a multi-price machine in here, maybe offer up some energy drinks and things like that. I really think this location could do better, especially because we've got other businesses around the area coming to this location just to use the vending machine. So there's that. All right, as you can see, I'm cleaning up my work area, making sure everything's good. I've got all my cardboard picked up. We're going to start making our way back out through the maze of cars, back out to the vending truck. Guys, if you haven't done so yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It helps our channel grow, it doesn't cost you anything, and it's really the best way to support the channel. So if you haven't clicked that subscribe button yet, please consider doing so. All right, thank you so much for watching and hanging out with us, guys. We appreciate you taking the time to watch our videos. This is Matt with Galaxy Games 843. We'll see you next time.